Hey everybody, it's Heidi Fang here with Adam Hill and Mick Akers for the preview of the Super Bowl experience happening here at the Mandalay Bay starting next Wednesday, going through Saturday, February 10th. It's going to be an exciting event. We were able to get a sneak peek. We're going to have more of that to show you when we do our 7 at 7 tonight. But first, Adam, I wanted to talk to you just about what it looks like in there and how much it differs from any previous Super Bowl you might have been to.
Yeah, well, it's empty right now. I mean, they're still building everything out, so that's a little bit different. When you see it all constructed with all the different interactive exhibits and all the different games and things that people can play, it's totally different. But right now, it just looks like a massive space. The same size it was in LA, about 700,000 square feet for the whole thing. Way bigger than last year. Down in Phoenix, it was about 500,000 square feet, but I can tell you that was huge. So now you go 200,000 square feet more, all the different exhibits, all the different things that are available for kids and adults alike, and pretty similar to what we saw at the NFL draft. So if you were down there for the draft, you kind of get the idea of what it is, but it's incredibly cool, all the different things you can check out for the NFL. And we saw the NFL store getting set up, and there is a lot of really cool Super Bowl stuff going on in there for sure.
And now I'll turn over to Mick Akers here, who covers a lot of our sports business news. And I wanted to get just your impressions of how this has gone about for the city in terms of infrastructure, how everything's getting laid out.
Yeah, obviously you won't notice unless you're driving around the stadium itself or the Bellagio where they're putting the CBS set. Nothing compared to, I'd say, F1 where that was months long worth of traffic delays. This has been, a couple of weeks, very minor around the specific area. So as far as setup goes, it's been pretty smooth. Starting to see some of the signage go up around the city. Some of the pedestrian bridges have the Super Bowl logo now, so it's starting to get, the feel of Super Bowl week. You see some stuff going up at the stadium. So, right now it's just everything leading up to the week has been pretty smooth, and I think just the whole week is going to be pretty smooth itself.
Now, they discuss how the tickets pricing is working. It takes a step up later in the week. It begins at $25 here on Wednesday and Thursday for the Super Bowl experience. Kids 12 and under are free the entire time, but then it takes a jump for Friday and Saturday's days as well, up to $50, I believe. And then you have Super Bowl opening night for $30, that taking place, of course, at Allegiant Stadium starting at 3 p.m. Just when you think about how much it's taken for Las Vegas to get a Super Bowl, what have been some of the things that the people you've spoken with leading up to all of these and the events? What have been the things that they've said about the city?
How easy they are to work with. Obviously, Vegas has been looking to bring these events here ever since they got pro sports, and now we're kind of rolling them out we had F1, we had March Madness, now we have the Super Bowl, we had the draft, Pro Bowls. It's like we're kind of running the whole array of sporting events you can get. So everyone that says, hey, everyone's really willing to kind of do what they have to do to bring them here. They partner up with all the resorts. Obviously, they all want to get tied in too. So I'm sure you'll see some of the shots of the MGM, all their properties during the game because they're one of the key partners here. So everyone's just been, kind of open arms to the NFL saying, hey, come down here. We want to host this and get in a rotation to have it come back.
All right, Adam, Radio Row is also going to happen here at Mandalay Bay. You know all about that. Oh, yeah. Tell the fans a bit of a preview of what they can expect in terms of what Radio Row is and just how wild it's going to be.
Well, all your favorite shows, whatever you like to watch, listen to, hopefully it's us and what we're providing you guys. But everyone around the country is here. I think there's more than 200 tables of just different media outlets, podcasts, YouTubers, radio stations. Everyone is here. The major outlets are here as well. They all have massive setups. I was kind of hunting around there a little bit, kind of checking it out, but it's pretty much the same every year. It just gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and we're going to be down there. We're going to have a spot. We're going to be bringing people through. A ton of people already lined up for you, and as the week goes on, more and more people will be added to that lineup. So we're going to have a ton of content here for you guys to be able to check out and experience the Super Bowl from all the different people that are here, from Hall of Famers and former Super Bowl winners to actors and different people from television shows. I saw a list today of people that are going to be there. I was like, wow, what are they even doing there? But they're on CBS, so they're going to be here. So some big stars as well. It's going to be a wild week, and you can check it out all here with the Review Journal.
Right, and not just the football players either, and not just all the actors. There's going to be some other people that we've seen coming through Radio Row, like Oscar De La Hoya, who's recently moved out here to Las Vegas. Mick, I know you know your boxing. Adam knows all the combat sports. So anyway, make sure to come by, check out everything that's happening here at Mandalay Bay. Again, the Super Bowl experience taking place beginning on Wednesday. $25 on that day for anyone that is 12 and over. 12 and under gets in for free. Sorry, that would be 13 and up, and then 12 and under is free for Wednesday. So make sure you get in here early while the pricing is at a good place for everybody to be able to enjoy themselves and get time to enjoy some of the activities here, because you can kick field goals, there's 40-yard dashes, and like Adam and Mick both said, a lot of merchandise as well to check out at the Mandalay Bay Convention
plenty
Center.
Of room for activities. So
lots and lots of room for activities, maybe even karate. But for Adam Hill and Mick Akers, I'm Heidi Fang. Check out all of our coverage at lvrj.com as well as vegasnation.com. Thank you, everybody, so much for tuning in.